Pricing and positioning. Those are the two most important pieces of the puzzle. I think with pricing, there's an element of understanding your competition that's critical. You can't just price out of thin air. All things are relative. So really understanding how units are trading within your building, but also how units that are comparable are trading within the immediate area is a big piece that I spend time educating my sellers on to ensure that they see kind of the connection between all of these properties. Pricing too high is always the kiss of death. So that's always the big the big challenge is making sure that we don't accidentally price over your competition in a way where all of a sudden when buyers are touring all of these homes, because inevitably people aren't just walking into one home and deciding to buy it. They're walking into your home after they've seen all the other homes that are actively listed and comparable within your immediate area and even beyond. The last thing you want to do is have somebody walk into your home, compare your home back to all these other homes, and think your home looks worse. And a lot of the times it isn't worse and it doesn't look worse. It just feels worse because the price doesn't adjust properly or doesn't align compared to those other homes. It's really about not looking at your own home in a vacuum and making sure that you're making very strategic decisions, understanding that people are going to be actively comparing everything. That's completely out of our control. So how do we enter that story in a way where all of a sudden people are walking into your home and all of a sudden everything looks amazing because we priced compared to those other things in a way that allows people to draw that conclusion as opposed to a less favorable conclusion. Always about getting inside the buyer's heads and making sure that you're controlling the narrative that's going through their heads as much as you can. Not everything is within our control, especially in this industry. But you can tell that story not just in how I'm touring that home with that buyer and what's coming out of my own mouth, but also in what you're showing people. Because that's the story. It's going to come together both in what you're sharing with them, but also the conclusions that they're drawing for themselves. So the more that you can kind of understand what they're probably seeing before coming into your home or even after they're coming into your home, I think the more positioned and prepared that you'll be to actually sell quickly and for the best amount of money, or the highest amount of money.